peacefully.
We'll see.
Welcome back to the Leopard Farm channel. Buckle up for today's explosive video where we're tackling fox control day head-on, the all-out war against one of the craftiest varmints tearing through America's heartland. The feds have slapped a whopping $15,000 reward on the table, calling in elite hunters from every corner of the country to cur these foxes that are decimating chicken.
To the channel.
Foxes are wreaking havoc on U.S. poultry farms, costing farmers a staggering $15 million annually and wiping out 2,500 to 3,000 birds per farm each year. These clever nocturnal predators slip into barns under cover of darkness, human expansion into their devastation before farmers can even respond. The problem isn't just their cunning. Human development encroaching on fox habitats has driven these animals to treat farms like all-you-can-eat buffets, turning a natural predator into a relentless threat. To combat the surging fox population, the government has rolled out a daring new program, enlisting America's top hunters to tackle the crisis head-on. This isn't a task for weekend hobbyists. Only the best will lead. Hunters must pass stringent tests to prove their skill, accuracy, and dedication to ethical practices. Those who make the cut can earn up to $15,000 per fox, with reward scale based on the animal's size, location, and confirmed kills, offering a bold solution to a pressing problem. To maximize their effectiveness, hunters are formed into elite teams, each armed with their weapon of choice. About 70% rely on the precision of rifles or shotguns, while 30% opt for the stealth and finesse of bows and arrows. This calculated, high-stakes campaign highlights the urgent need to restore safety to communities increasingly threatened by these cunning predators. As food sources dwindle, foxes venture closer to human neighborhoods, triggering the start of fox hunting season, which runs from late fall through early spring when these animals are most active. Equipped with state-of-the-art gear like thermal imaging scopes, night vision goggles, and GPS trackers, hunters are ready to track and outsmart their elusive targets, ensuring a strategic response to this growing threat. The fox hunting controversy itself stirs strong emotions. Supporters champion it as an essential strategy for curbing overpopulation and safeguarding communities from encroaching predators. Critics, however, sound the alarm on potential safety risks and unintended damage to delicate ecosystems, fueling a heated debate over the balance between control and conservation. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Across Japan's bustling cities, a growing problem is spilling out of the trash cans and into the streets. Black bears. Drawn from nearby forests by overflowing waste bins, these bears are scavenging for scraps as their natural food sources dwindle. But when pickings are slim, things can turn dangerous fast. Hungry bears get bold, sometimes aggressive, leading to startling encounters with humans. Every year, Japan reports around 96 bear attacks in urban areas alone, creating a real safety headache for residents and city officials alike. To tackle the growing issue of black bear encounters in urban and rural areas, the Japanese government has turned to cutting-edge technology. Black bears naturally fear wolves,
ensuring a silent
predators,
and strategic
which often prey
approach.
on bear cubs or weaker individuals. Capitalizing on this instinct, Japan has deployed wolf-shaped robots to keep bears at bay. These lifelike machines patrol the edges of towns and cities, effectively deterring bears from wandering into populated areas. As a result, bear intrusions have dropped significantly, safeguarding crops, reducing property damage, and making bear attacks on humans increasingly rare, all while boosting community safety. In rural regions, some farmers have taken a more drastic approach, using traditional methods like bows and arrows to hunt black bears. This practice has slashed the black bear population from an estimated 950,000 to just 50,000, easing threats to local communities and improving living conditions. However, this aggressive tactic has sparked ethical debates. Many critics argue that hunting bears disrupts ecosystems and threatens wildlife balance, pushing for more humane and sustainable solutions to coexist with these animals. To effectively manage bear populations, hunters deploy large bait boxes packed with irresistible treats like savory sauces, sweet pastries, and cooking oil to lure black bears. These sturdy containers shield the bait from birds and harsh sunlight, ensuring it remains potent and appealing. Skilled hunters meticulously study bear tracks to devise strategic plans, often attracting 5 to 6 bears, each weighing around 400 pounds per setup. The bait's powerful aroma conceals the hunter's scent, enabling precise shots from Welcome to the Leopard Farm channel, where we dive into the wild side of Zimbabwe's landscapes and challenges. Baboons are wreaking havoc across the country, from the rural fields of Matabeleland south to the bustling edges of Bulawayo. These clever primates raid crops, attack livestock, and even break into homes, causing an estimated $450,000 in damages by 2025. For instance, a Masvingo radio station took a $15,000 hit after baboons chewed through critical cables, while farmers near Wang lost thousands to plundered maize fields and poultry coops. As droughts intensify, the clash between humans and baboons escalates, leaving farmers and communities scrambling to protect their livelihoods in a high-stakes battle for survival. Tackling this baboon problem requires smart, strategic solutions. Hunting has become a key tool to curb the chaos, but it's no simple task given the animal's sharp intelligence and agility. Rifle hunting, a go-to approach, demands precision and patience. Baboons often follow predictable routes, like along the Save River or near Bite Bridge farms, pausing at natural bottlenecks such as dense Nyanga bushlands or rocky outcrops in Maniples. Skilled hunters leverage these spots for clear shots and cover, timing their moves to catch baboons off guard during feeding or resting periods. By studying their patterns, we can outsmart these crafty primates and help safeguard Zimbabwe's communities and crops. Selecting the right weapon is pivotal for a successful baboon hunt in Zimbabwe's rugged terrain. Popular ammunition choices like the .223 Remington, .243 Winchester, or 6.5mm Creedmoor strike a balance between pinpoint accuracy and manageable recoil, making them ideal for taking down these agile animals. For fast-paced encounters, such as when baboons wreak havoc in close quarters, semi-automatic rifles deliver the rapid-fire edge needed to keep up. In open landscapes, like the sprawling plains near Lake Kariba, bolt-action rifles shine for their precision over long distances, often stretching hundreds of yards. A well-calibrated scope and disciplined trigger control are non-negotiable, and hunters often rely on a bipod or steady rock outcrop in regions like Chegadu to lock in a stable shooting platform for that perfect shot. The hunt itself is a high-stakes, fleeting moment where every second counts. Aiming for side or rear angles maximizes the chance of a clean, effective shot. Once the trigger is pulled, hunters must hold their ground, watching closely as baboons may pause or pivot, sometimes presenting a second shot opportunity. But the thrill comes with real danger. A wounded baboon can turn aggressive, posing a threat if a hunter's focus slips. Confirming the kill isn't just about assessing shot placement, it's a critical step to ensure safety for the next hunt. Baboons in Zimbabwe are cunning adversaries, demanding a sharp strategy, from precise aiming to maintaining rock-solid composure to steer clear of costly mistakes. Baboon hunting, the lion, a true titan of the animal kingdom. But as cities expand and forests disappear, mountain lions are getting squeezed out of their natural homes, pushing them closer to our neighborhoods and farms in search of their next meal. This clash is sparking more attacks on livestock, pets, and even risky run-ins on our streets, leading to traffic accidents and real threats
with
to
the
human
government
safety.
in search of a
To
solution
tackle this
to this
growing
urgent
tension,
issue.
some areas have turned to regulated hunting as a solution. But the big question is, how do we balance living in zones such
And
as
if you are a hunting enthusiast, please subscribe in New Mexico.
Taking on the king of the jungle isn't for the faint of heart. It takes guts, strategy, and the right gear. Lions are lightning fast, capable of charging at 50 miles per hour when they feel threatened, with muscles and resilience to match their raw power. For this adventure, I chose a .375 H&H Magnum rifle, a time-tested favorite among big game hunters. Packing over 4,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy, this beast of a rifle can punch through the thick hide and bone of a 500-pound male lion. Its flat shooting trajectory and high-impact rounds deliver precision and stopping power, even across the rough, open terrain of the savannah. As the seasoned leader of our hunting party, I took point as the primary shooter, my senses sharpened by years in the wild. After crossing a grueling stretch of desert, I spotted a colossal lion, its golden mane shimmering under the relentless sun, every muscle taut with raw power. It was the largest beast I'd ever laid eyes on. Suddenly, its fierce gaze locked onto us, a predator sizing up its prey. I raised my rifle, heart pounding, aiming squarely at its broad chest. There was no room for error. One misstep could spell disaster. With a thunderous crack, my first shot hit true, striking its heart, yet the lion stood defiant. The second shot roared, and the mighty creature finally crumpled. That unforgettable clash with the titan of the wild etched itself into my memory